So yeah, you're right. A lot of people always want to know, what the best books are, the best real estate books. And it's hard because everybody's got their own opinion, of course. Whether you're single family, multifamily, commercial, whatever. So, there's always that. But if you boil it down, I'll tell you what I think the best one is. And I actually, hold on just a second here. That's my old here. So actually, I've got it. Only because we've been moving. And this one, what I'm going to show you, is this it? Yeah, that's it. This one I'm going to show you is exactly the book you need to read. I guess the best way to describe it is if there was one book to read, this would be it when it comes to real estate. And, like I said, there's a lot of different things you can do in terms of reading, and there's a lot of book choices, but this one's it. And it is Winning Through Intimidation. I want to make sure the camera gets that too, because that'll be important. A lot of people on YouTube will want to know about that. Winning Through Intimidation, and the author is Robert Ringer. So this is a book from the 70s. 70s. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, believe me. But there is no better book to giving you the inside and out of the investment real estate business. No matter if it's commercial, residential, industrial, development, this is the book. Now here's the deal. This book has no technical information in it. So it doesn't say here's how you figure out discounted cash flow. It doesn't say here's how you figure out cash on cash return. It is real world, nose to nose, toes to toes. Here's what you can expect. Here's how you deal with it when it hits you, because the real world out there is tough, especially in the real estate business. And the title, you got to watch out for the title. It says Winning Through Intimidation. It does not mean you should be intimidated. You should be intimidating, right? What it means is how to not be intimidated by the forces out there that you're going to run into to be a successful real estate investor, because you will run into them. Ringer does a great job. The book starts out with Ringer is actually a mortgage broker. So he starts his career out as a mortgage broker in the 70s and then turns into a guy that brokers large multifamily developments around the Midwest and South. I mean, he goes from a guy that, doesn't know how he's going to pay his rent to flying a Lear jet, for goodness sake, going from place to place. Okay? It's real world stuff you're going to deal with as an investor in real estate. Now, if you're passive, like you don't need to read the book. It's good to know, and there's good stuff in there. But if you are active and you're going to be dealing with general partners, limited partners, you're going to be dealing with property owners, investors, doesn't matter, commercial, residential, doesn't matter, this book right here is the book you got to get. And yeah, you might have to get the paperback, and the print's really small, so it's really small print, but believe me, it's good. I'm sure there's probably, you can get it on Kindle or somewhere like that if you need to. Maybe it's even in an audiobook, I don't know. But Ringer hits the nail on the head. I can tell you from 30 years of experience, he hits the nail on the head. Okay. So if there's like one real estate book you got to read, there's a lot of choices out there, I know. This is the book. This is it. It is definitely a must for anybody that is serious about the real estate business, specifically multifamily, and it applies to all other investment real estate niches as well. Okay? Did I answer your question?